Good day, ladies and gents, this is Leo from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Roundup, and I'll be rounding up this week's Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, OCG, and Master Duel news. All sources will be linked in the description below. Thank you YG Organization for continuing to report all things Yu-Gi-Oh! And the translators for allowing players to continue to choreograph new support ahead of the TCG schedule. We appreciate all the work you've done for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community. Disclaimer, I will only be covering news in relation to Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, OCG, and Master Duel formats, as we do not have an official TCG Rush Duel format, and all merchandise and anime related news will be omitted from this roundup. These videos are more so about getting people up to speed on the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! Physical card game news of the week, so I'll only be highlighting a few key cards from any of the new card reveals. First, I recommend you make your own opinion of the new reveals after reading what the rest of the new revealed cards do. Without further ado, let's begin the news roundup.
It's been very slow in regards to news the past 2 weeks, so we'll quickly go over them. The Viking structure deck has got their TCG release date confirmed, which will be coming out on the 7th of December 2023. The original Karibo is also getting a Quarter Century Secret Rare as a promo card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sound Duel Quarter Century Selection for the OCG. This will come out on the 29th of November 2023. The final Centurion card for Valiant Smashes is here as a quick play spell, Emblema of Oath. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Activate one of these effects. Place one Centurion monster from your deck face up in your spell and trap zone as a continuous trap. If you do, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra for the rest of this turn while you control a card with a placed card's original name, except for Centurion monsters. Set one Centurion spell or trap directly from your deck. Hey, not bad, a quick way to get another body onto the field as well as getting the counter track primed and ready. Solid card. On the 29th of August, we have MX Saber Invoker Unbanned, which will be included in Pledge of Swords Secret Pack, along with the Royal Straight Slasher and Royal Straight. We also get a brand new Secret Pack in Beastly Claws of Terror, which brings in the Scareclaw archetype. Rogue Miniad has been removed from the Blazing Warrior Secret Pack due to the ban list change. It has been updated with new Heroic Champion or Challenger cards. We have a new solo mode with Ultra Athletes, or UAs in this case, which is quite awesome. For completing the solo mode gate, you get the following: 3 copies of Battle Break, UA Mighty Slugger, Boxer, Private Roar, 200 Earth Orbs, UA Playmaker Sleeves and Icon, 2 Legacy Pack tickets, and 200 gems. We also have new accessories in a Dark Icon frame, a Dark Card case, Red Eyes Black Dragon Icon, Black Cluster Soldier Legendary Swordsman sleeves, as well as a new secret pack to coincide with it in Inherited Unity, which brings a bunch of the Maze of Memories cards into Master Duel. Megatons are coming out very soon, and we have 3 brand new World Premiere cards to go over, each card belonging to all TCG exclusive archetypes, Noble Knights, Time Thief, and Spiral. I'll go over each of them. The first card is Camelot, Realm of Noble Knights and Noble Arms, which is a field spell which does the following. Once per turn, if a Noble Knight card you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one equipped card you control instead. During your main phase, you can banish this card until the next standby phase. If you do, place one Noble Knight of the Round Table from your hand, deck, or graveyard, face up in your field zone. Then you can special summon one Autorigas monster or add to your hand one Noble Arms card from your deck or graveyard. You're going to use this effect of Camelot, Realm of Noble Knights, and Noble Arms once per turn. This was a lot to take in, but this is actually pretty solid for the original Noble Knights. During your turn, you have the crappy field spell to at least try proc some effects by the end phase, but during your opponent's turn, it gives a solid destruction protection effect for your Noble Knight cards, and the original Noble Arms re-equip themselves to another Noble Knight if they are destroyed. Imagine having Dristan on field and you re-equip it during the opponent's turn. You have readied up a face-up destruction effect through Dristan. This is some decent interaction, but Noble Knights need a new boss monster or just a disruptive main deck monster like Dristan so that it can at least do something, because right now they really just make a pseudo towers if you equip all the equip spells, and really not much else. Otherwise, this is a fantastic field spell for the OG Noble Knights. The next card is Time Thief Power Reserve, which is a continuous trap that does the following. Special summon this card as a Psychic Dark level 4 normal monster with 1900 attack and 2500 defense. This card is still treated as a trap. Then you can special summon one Machine Time Thief monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. If you control an Xyz monster or monsters that has both a spell and a trap as material, you can banish this card from your graveyard, banish one card on the field. You're going to use each effect of Time Thief Power Reserve once per turn. This card's okay. It unfortunately is not able to activate on the turn it sets. It can special summon a Machine Time Thief, which at this stage we only have 2 decent choices in Bezel Ship and Regulator, but because it's not able to activate on the turn it's set, it's really hard to probably set this up before you get OTK. I will say the second effect is interesting, as you have your Redoer be set up with a spell and a trap, and it's just a straight banish on the field, which is nice. But again, you need both Spell and Trap, and despite being able to take the top card from your opponent's deck to redo it, the chance of you getting both Spell and Trap on him is pretty difficult, not going to lie. I like it though. We may be able to see a new Machine Time Thief later down the line which disrupts on the opponent's turn, but we shall see. The final card is Spiral Double Agent, a level 4 Light Fiend effect monster with 1400 attack and 600 effects. If you have a Spiral card in your field or in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's field in defense position. But it cannot be tributed nor be used as material for Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Link Summon. Then, both players reveal the top card of their deck. You can only use this effect of Spiral Double Agent once per turn. All Spiral monsters on the field gain 500 attack, also Spiral Super Agent on the field can attack directly. This is probably on the weaker end of the cards, but that's some usability to it. Throwing him onto the opponent's field turns off Lightning Storm, Evenly Match, and Impermanence, which is nice. The ability to check the top card of the deck is not a bad thing either, because it guarantees some of the Spiral effects to go off if you nail the correct guess. I don't think it's a bad card, but it certainly isn't anything to brag about. I like the art though, super sick. Tying in the tints this year, we have a couple cards that got reprinted that have some text updates. I'll leave a link in the description for you to go over what changed. Last thing we'll go over today is the next prize card for those who are insane at Yu-Gi-Oh! Another verse, Gluttonia, a level 8 Dark Fiend normal monster with 2500 attack and 2000 defense. A massive malevolent monstrosity, devourer of diverse dimensions, who molds multiple domains where only the mightiest dare dwell. Honestly, it looks pretty sick. I don't think I'll ever be able to win this, I'm pretty bad at the game myself, but this is certainly a nice piece of art you can brag about for taking the W in the Championship Series.
And that's a wrap. Thank you all for watching or listening to this video. I appreciate that you reached the end of this video. If you like these quick news roundup, please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want more of this, and I'll speak with you all in the next roundup.